Chapter 8 Unearthly Encounters. Paranormal activity intensifies haunting visions from the past. As Sarah and Mark huddled in the unsettling confines of the abandoned cabin, the paranormal forces that had plagued them since their journey began seemed to intensify. The air grew colder and a spectral presence pervaded the room, making the very walls of the cabin shiver with unease. Their flashlights flickered erratically, casting erratic shadows that danced on the cabin's walls. Sarah's camera, once a source of comfort, had become a relic of the past, its lens unable to capture the unnatural occurrences unfolding around them. Whispers and eerie laughter, now lewder and more malicious, echoed through the cabin. The malevolent forces seemed to toy with them, their words taunting and indecipherable. The symbols and sigils on the hidden room's walls seemed to come alive, shifting and writhing in an unnatural dance. Mark clutched the ancient journal they had discovered, his fingers trembling. He pored over its pages, attempting to unravel its cryptic contents, hoping to find a way to escape the grip of the supernatural. But then, as if in response to their defiance, the cabin itself seemed to come alive with haunting visions from the past. Shadows moved in the corners of their vision, and the air grew heavy with a palpable sense of despair. Whispers from another time and place filled their ears, recounting tales of suffering and torment. Sarah gasped as she saw it. An apparition, a specter of a long-forgotten soul, materializing before her. The figure, clad in tattered clothing from a bygone era, reached out toward her with bony, translucent fingers. Its eyes were hollow, its gaze filled with sorrow and longing. Mark's voice quavered as he whispered, "Do you see that?" Sarah nodded, her heart pounding. "I see it. It's like a ghost from the past." The apparition, and others like it, moved through the cabin, their spectral forms shimmering in and out of existence. They seemed trapped in a never-ending loop, reliving their torment over and over again. As the haunting visions from the past unfolded before them, Sarah and Mark realized that the cabin held a dark history, a place of suffering and anguish. The journal hinted at rituals and dark practices that had taken place within these walls, and the malevolent forces that had pursued them were bound to the restless souls trapped in this accursed place. With each passing moment, the paranormal activity intensified, and the cabin itself seemed to conspire against them. The spirits of the past, driven by an insatiable hunger for release, sought to draw them into their eternal torment. Sarah and Mark were faced with a chilling realization. They were not alone in the cabin, and the only way to escape the clutches of the supernatural was to uncover the truth behind the haunting visions and unearthly encounters that now consumed their very souls.